Am I audible? Is my question. Am I audible? Alright, let's see. I should be live on TikTok too. I have no idea if I'm live there either. Like, right here, we're gonna try this real quick. That, mute this. So yeah, hello everyone. I know you guys can hear me. Myself and Raven, we're gonna be ranking BLUELOCK characters, and Imasa will be joining later. Raven's not here right now. He's getting his shit prepped. So let's. Am I live here? Oh, yep. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna work, but I guess I'm live on TikTok too. Okay. This is interesting. I guess I can start doing this now too. Honestly, kind of cool. I didn't know that I would be able to do that, but I guess it's just, you know, something I can start doing from now on. That's kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, for those of you who are here, I really appreciate you guys for joining. Today we're going to be ranking BLUELOCK characters in a tier list. Again, we'll have some people joining later, some other BLUELOCK content creators like Animasu and stuff like that. Thank you, Suki, for the donation. Glaze Karasu for a minute. Okay, I'll glaze Karasu. In terms of overall what he does, I can't say that he's necessarily bad. Like, from how we've seen him perform, he has been able to, you know, stop on defense, which is what he usually does. He's been able to bait people towards him to then send a pass to Charles. Like, he does that well. I can't deny that. Yo, what's up, Renus? Thank you for joining. I really don't have any much to say about Karasu. He had great ball keeping in the third and was really good in the third selection. I will say he looks great in the episode Nagi side story. Like that's such a cool. That was such a cool moment there. To see him there, like their four-way chemical reaction, that was so cool. But yeah, I don't know what the hell is up with the actual stream for a second. Hold up, let's go. I go back to the TikTok stream real quick, because I think it's on the wrong one. Let's pause this. Settings. Green is an S tier. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see if Green is an S tier. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. I'm still trying to figure out how to do lives and such. I don't know fully what I'm doing. I'm trying my best here, but hopefully I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. Ignore like the one piece. Anything you want, just say. How do I'm trying to fix that. Sorry, there are a lot of technical difficulties going on because I've never done this before. So, you know, really appreciating like the you know, you guys putting up with this crap. Is this like a pure like skill power tier list? This is just based on like my opinion on how they rank overall as a player, if that helps at all with anything. Like, I don't know, you know, joining into the live. I appreciate you guys for, you know, tuning in here. Yeah, nothing's shown just yet. Oh, Eternal. The reason why Karasu should be the World Cup captain? He shouldn't. he shouldn't be the World Cup captain. He has shows no captain qualities. Anyways, so we're gonna start even though like Raven and Animasu aren't here because you know we want to get through and you know we want to start talking the talk, walking the walk, as some may say. You know how it is, but we have this tier list here, which is on the tier list maker. All of these characters we have to rank. There is a duplicate because I think they're including like the flow states of characters. So like you have like Flo Reen, you have Isagi and Flo. They added Charles, which is nice. You have Loki now. Could we see more of him? All the Master Strikers, Kyora's there too. Like all the players have been basically updated, and such. You know, there's not really much else to it aside from that. But yeah, so we can start. So Isagi. So in terms of tiers, where would you guys put Isagi? Right. Like this, and keep in mind, it's everyone who's like prominent in the story. Is it overall or just it's overall? There's flow state ranking is dumb unless it's Reen. Well, there's flow state. There's characters whose playstyles are a lot better in flow versus them normally. So that's why it's there. Yeah, it's overall like skills and stuff. So, Isagi for now, I think we could put him like very high A. I don't know. Like, at least base Isagi, not flow, like that stuff. I think high A is like a really good thing. Yeah, you're counting we'll count masters. Well, here, I'll make a new tier for master strikers. I'll make a new tier for pro players. Got a row above. Here we go. And we'll make it. It's like dark. That's not even visible. We'll make it the white. Make this nice white color. And then we'll get rid of this one and we'll make this one. There we go. So this one, pro players will be up here. There we go. So pro players are up there now. I'll mute this. But yeah, so I would say Isagi is like an A tier. I would say. I mean, like, let me change your. Press one of the arrows left or right. Oh, that's cool. Okay. But yeah, I would say, Isagi is like an easy A normally. Like, I don't think you can really argue for him being a little higher just in base stuff, like, cause he's great. Oh, it's hard to say. I need more opinions. Like, this is why it sucked to do the first stream, because I was by myself and now I'm by myself again. And again, we can adjust the list when we get into it. Are we doing an order not tier wise? We're just going like through here in terms of like selecting the characters. Like, we're going through as they appear here, and then we'll just put them. So like S being the best, F being terrible. That kind of situation. I think it's okay to keep Isagi in A for right now. And when we'll go through, we can change up more. Like, we can change up the locations of other stuff. Also, I'm going to just adjust this because those ads are getting a little annoying if I'm being honest. Transform, center on screen. Horizontally. There we go. Okay. Now it should be easier for viewing purposes. I think it's okay to keep Isagi in A for right now, just to see where we put the rest of the characters later on. And we're talking about current events, because I did this. Ooh, when did I do this last video? Here, let me real quick. Here we go. When did I do this? It was my very first NEL podcast stream back in March of this year. So that would be March of this year. I think that's like the start of the PXG game. I think because like Isagi scored his twin gun volley in April. So Yeah, March is like the beginning of PXG. So now we're to the end of PXG. Now we have more stuff to go off of. Um, what do you guys think? I think this is a fine place to put them. I think this is a fine place to put them. Yeah, he's gonna need the guys in Gagamaru. Okay, so yeah, so we'll start. We'll put Isagi there. Bachira though, where do we put Bachira? So in my original like first year, I put Bachira in S, right? Like I put Bachira in S tier. Like if S, it's a low S, but Bachira is the best dribbler in the series, right? Like who really is a better dribbler than Bachira at their age? So PXG started in end of January. So yeah, then it was like early PXG. Like what was that? I think Shido had just scored his goal. I think. I think Bachata just scored his goal. Zora, you want to say Bachata is a B because he's no feats are shown? Bachata was able to like he has some of the best dribbling in the series. For one, his dribbling allowed him to beat Kunigami, and he scored a goal in the first game. I think that's enough for Bachata to be considered. In terms of like being S tier. Name Bachata feats that are higher than Isagi. Okay, Bachata can get through a team by himself. And he has. Like. You guys are all saying low. You guys are all saying B? Okay. I mean, all right. Do you guys, all right, do you think he's above Isagi or do you think he's below Isagi then? If you ranking individual players not below Isagi? Okay. If you guys say below Isagi, all right, we'll put him Bachata below Isagi. Now we come into Kunigami then. Now here comes Kunigami. So I'll leave Kunigami just like right here for now because I don't want to because I'm looking at the chat. Where do we put Kunigami? Do we put Kunigami below Bachata? Like, does he go? Do we drop Kunigami below Bachata? I would say so. I think that's what I did in here. I want to also compare it to my first video, where I ranked everyone. So my ranking, I had Bachata in S tier above Isagi, and he was above Kunigami. So, do we want to keep the same thing going? Like do Kunigami below Bachata? Okay, I'd say that. I could agree with that. But do we put him in A tier or B tier? Does he like stay A or does he go B? Again, because we can go back and we can readjust the rankings. I think leaving him right here is good for right now, just because it's gonna be one of those like situations of, we can adjust him as we go because we have a lot of characters to get to. We have all these characters to talk about, right? Like, we have all these ones to go through. So I think given that, I think we're okay to leave him in A for right now, just because we can adjust him later. Going into my goat Chigiri, this is undisputed. He is S. I do not care what you have to say. He is S tier. By far, he is S. Like, Chigiri is easily one of the best players in Blue Lock, right? Yeah. Also, you were right. I should make a row for below, and I should have that row be for like those we don't have stats for, so unknown. But we'll adjust them later. So Chigiri S tier easily. His speed is that good. You can't tell me that his speed is not that good because Chigiri's speed in any situation, in any usage, is broken. Like, Chigiri has, if he can get to his golden zone and you're 100% chance of scoring, he's great at carrying, he's great at holding onto the ball, he's great at pressuring ball carriers, he's great at passing. Like he's really really good. I would put Chigiri in S. I don't know like how you can say his speed isn't that good. How is his speed not that good? His speed is the second best in the series behind behind Loki. People can control his speed unlike Loki. I mean, not anymore. I mean, he's gotten way better with his speed and his reaction time. And he has not much. He's been used as a passer in the entire series. Throughout the entire series, he's been a passer. Like, how can you say that he doesn't have any passing feats? His entire series, he's been a crosser, which is a passer. I'm keeping Chigiri in S tier just because I'm a Chigiri glazer. But let's go to the unknown guys. So who do we not have any feats from? We don't have any from Nishioka. We have some from, I guess, this guy and this guy. No, we don't have any from this guy. Oh no, he played for Chigiri's team. I guess we do have feats for him. We have none for him, none from him, none from him, none from him. This guy was in defense. We have some from Ishikawa. We have none from him. I don't think we have any from this guy that I can think of. I don't think we have any from this guy or this guy or this guy or... Oh, I moved someone around. Or this guy. Or this guy. Or this guy, or this guy, or this guy. Honestly, majority of the NEL dudes, we can just throw. A lot of the nameless guys, we can just kind of toss in there. Put in there. Okay, I think that knocks off all the players we don't really have anything for currently. Am I wrong in that? Am I wrong to say that? I think that's everything. I think that's everyone. Right. Anyways, let's continue. So, let me. All right, Raven said he's gonna be joining soon, but that was like 20 minutes ago. So, 24, almost 30. So take it with a grain of salt. Next up we have, who's next on our list? Next up on our list we have Raichi. Where I would put Raichi solid B. Like, Raichi being able to help contain Snuffy with Isagi. Snuffy being the best overall player. And then you have Raichi, who straight up is arguably a better defensive midfielder than Karasu. I mean, Raichi has more feats. So I think B is a very good placement for him. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys disagree? What are you guys' takes on that? What are you guys' takes in regards to that? You don't think Raichi has more feats? I think Raichi has more feats as a defensive midfielder than Karasu. Better ones, at least. Like, what has Karasu done that's comparable to help containing his assistance in containing the number one one overall player in the world? Like what does Karasu have that puts him above Raichi in that instance? Karasu is definitely better than Raichi, not on defensive midfielder. I don't think so. Am I streaming on Twitch? No, I don't really have a Twitch. So there's no point in me to stream on Twitch when I don't have one. Yeah, I put Aki in unknown. What has he done? Do we know anything of what he's done? I don't think so. Karasu did assist in shutting down the Kaiser Impact. Yeah, but all of his feats were done with someone else. Like, Nanase and Rin. Like, in every defensive feat that Karasu has, he's never by himself. Right? Like, you need, like, am I reading, which channel am I reading more, TikTok or YouTube? I have them both up right now. So, I can look, I'm looking at kind of both of them right now. Karasu is a key component in any team he's on, offense or defense. I want you to take a look at the U20 game. There are 3 feats from Karasu in that entire game. One of them was a failure. One of them also he didn't really contribute much to. And then you have on offense. The only thing only defensive feats he has are with other people assisting him, either like them succeeding or them failing with him, having other people assist him. And by the way, might I add, with Karasu, he was supposedly had the best ball stealing and ball keeping. He couldn't even stop Isagi from sending a pass. I can't show you 20 feet from Raichi because he wasn't on the pitch, but we're talking current. We're talking current Raichi. But whatever. You know, go back to my ranking. Where did I put them? I put Karasu below Raichi in my last ranking. So, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Minty? Thank you for joining. It's been a while. I haven't seen you here for a minute. Anyways, Gagamaru. I think Gagamaru goes in B as well. Do you guys agree with that? I think Gagamaru goes above Raichi. It's hard to put him as a goalkeeper, just because like he only gets really 1 feat. But like, what do we put Gagamaru's feats over Raichi? Like, it kind of depends on where we put A, who we put in A. Like last time I put. What did I put? I put A, I put Isagi, I put Charles, I put Ness, I put Ryo, I put Kunigami, I put Nagi, and I put Gagamaru. So I put Gagamaru in A last time. But he's like the bottom of A. Do I put him in A as well? Do I put him in... Should I put him in A? Or... Suki, if you're not busy, jump in here, bro. Jump in here, bro. You want to jump in here? And join? We have fun? Talk? I'm not seeing a lot of people complaining about him. You guys are saying bottom A, very low A. Okay, alright, we'll put him bottom of A. That's where everyone's saying, yeah, Suki, get in here, bro. Get in here. I want to throw you in here. Who's even has access to this channel anyways? Oh, it's just me and Raven. Here, Suki, get in here. Suki and Masu. You guys get in here. Let me throw a bunch of people in here. Sizzles needs to have the ability to get in here. Yeah, Suki, get in the stream. What is this based off of? This is overall performance, I would say. Overall performance, overall ability, overall feats. Also personal bias I throw in there because no matter what, you're gonna have some bias. In your rankings, like no matter what you do. Who is calling me? Oh, Suki's calling me. Hold up.
You want me to actually join?
Yeah, Suki. Yeah, Suki, join the go to the NEL, go to the Discord thing, and go to when you go down to like the voice channels. It's literally called Arrow Stream VC. Join that.
Yeah, it'll probably good.
Join that. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry, I was just getting a call with Suki. I think you guys would be able to hear him. Am I in voice chat right now? I'm going to be. Well, I'm in. Can you guys can still hear me though, right? Like you guys can still like hear me clearly. I think I'm still coming through. Yeah, I'm still coming through. Okay. Yeah, so Suki's gonna join. We'll have another YouTuber in here to chill and we'll talk about this stuff. Oh, yo, what's up, Suki? You're here. Yo.
Are we still on Gagamaru?
Yeah, you keep cutting in and out, bro. You good?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my arm.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we're on Gagamaru right now.
Yeah, bottom low is
Good. Like you say, bottom low. I don't mind it. I think like I said bottom low of A last time.
Yeah, it's very good for him because overall he was an 87 in the first game.
Yeah, it also has to come down to like his recent feat as well, because this was calculated before he got his most recent feat in the chapter. So like,
It's very hard to predict those type of things. A lot of own goals happen.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, he stopped it very like he clearly stopped it. Um. Yeah, actually, I think Gagamaru's in a good place. Next player, Igaguri. Where do we put Igaguri?
Wait, no. Do we have D or F?
Yeah, we have S, A, B, C, D, F, and then unknown, and then pro players at the top. I think he's like top of D. I don't think that's a hard place to put him. I mean, he stopped Rain, which is great, but it's not because his skills are overall good. It's the fact that his weapon itself counters Rain and his flow state very well.
I feel like high F. He was low F last time, so high F or a low D.
Are you looking at my like last rankings? Or
I have no idea what your last ranking was. I just remember because
I put him at bottom of D.
Oh, you put him at bottom of D? Okay, mid D. Damn.
Last time.
It's been a while since then.
Yeah, I got.
Gosh, was it not? That was your first stream.
When was my first stream? Back in March.
Was it not this?
This was it was this.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was this. Okay, yeah, you're coming through. I want to make sure the audio is coming through. But yeah, I think, I mean, right now, like Igaguri being top of D, there's no one else in D, so I think it's kind of like we have to adjust as we go. But yeah, okay. Next is Naruhaya, who I think we can easily put below him. Like, I don't think that's anything you can really argue. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's...
He is done very better than by so many people, so I don't even know what the use of him being in D is.
Yeah. I would say D. Like, okay. Let's go to Kuon. Who do we put Kuon above or below Naruhaya?
I think no, his ability is more useless per se. Like if you put Kuon with Barrel, that wouldn't work as well as Naruhaya with Barrel.
Yeah, well, that's compatibility though. Like, do we put Kuon above or below? Like, do we put him above or below Naruhaya, and then do we put him above or below Igaguri? Like, what's...
He's below Igaguri, but I'm trying to think who's better, him or Naruhaya.
Well, Kuon, okay, it comes down to, like, Naruhaya has the feats of, like, assisting Baro, but they weren't really anything of value. And Naruhaya, and Kuon's feats are... And Kuon's only real feats come from his jumping and his given goals. So it's like Naruhaya is with his off-the-ball movements. I think that's just kind of what it comes down to.
Doing physical traits, it's really hard, but I feel like Kuon's mental leadership as well also gives him the edge too.
Yeah.
Because he is kind of a strategist, not as good as Ray or Isagi, but like he was able to like formulate the 9-minute system, stuff like that.
Anyone related in the second selection is F. I mean, we could do it like that. I mean, like put him in, like here. I think honestly no. For everyone who either got eliminated or just didn't really do anything. So like, put Kira would definitely be at the top of them, but like I know Kira I think would still be better than Naruhaya. Hell, I think that Kira is still better than Igaguri. Like, am I wrong in that statement? Or
it's so hard because we never get to see Kira like.
We know that he was considered like the jewel in Japanese soccer, which means like eventually, and like with the U20 team being called the Diamond Generation, I think we can put it in relative like he'd eventually get to that point.
We can put him in for Diamond and shit.
Especially because didn't he get an offer from like the
which is a big feat for Rail to glaze you at that time.
Yeah. Like Rayo knows you have some kind of acknowledgement in the community, in the football community that even Rayo knows after only 6 months.
You gotta do it for the freedom of fandom.
Yeah. So, do we put him above Igaguri or do we keep him below him? Like, despite being eliminated, he has his reputation.
Kuon?
No,
I'm
Kira, not Kuon, Kira.
Oh, Kira. No, I'm putting him above Igaguri.
Okay.
It's just so hard to see. I wish I could like do an alternative. What if he was still in the story?
Oh, Renus, I have someone
I-
in voice chat right now. Like, I don't know if you can hear them.
Igaguri.
Yeah, we have people in, like, they're not coming through the TikTok voice chat, but they're on my actual stream voice chat thing. But yeah.
Did you do TikTok and YouTube at the same time?
Yeah, I've never done this before. It's interesting. Like, I've never been
Did
able.
you just accidentally, or did you like figure it out?
I figured out how to do it. Like, I'd never been able to do it before, but I just figured out how to do it. I'm like, oh, cool. I now can stream my, like, NEO podcast streams to there and have more people. Who's next on our... Oh, we have Bato. So Bato's on our list. I think Bato is easily the best out of any of the characters we mentioned so far. Like, I don't think that's a hard argument to say that Bato is above Chigiri currently. Do we agree with this, or...
Yeah, because he could actually he has his adaptability trait too.
Yeah. He can...
Not as good as Isagi, but like when he started taking over a whole damn team, something Nagi and Chigiri couldn't do for their teams.
Yeah.
No diss to Chigiri, he's doing his best, but Bao took that shit to the next level.
Yeah. Bro cooked, and he did what he did. So I think Bato in that place is fitting. Where is Raven? Bro said he was gonna be on in like an hour, like in soon, and that's almost been like 40 minutes.
I have to leave. I'll be back in like an hour or something. I don't know.
Bet. If we're still here, we're here.
All right, later.
See you. Yeah, Omnivision Isagi is also on this list. Joined for a bit. Yeah, Omnivision Isagi is on this list. He's down here. He's like the newest addition to it. So, like, he's chilling. But yeah, you guys think Bato? I'd say Bato is above Chigiri. Like, we've seen so much from Bato that he can do, and he's the top goal scorer in all of Blue Lock. Like, throughout the entire series, no one in the Blue Lock project has scored more goals than Bato. Like, it's like, Bato deserves to be there. It's not hard to argue that. Nico. All right, Nico. I think Nico deserves to be below Raichi. Honestly. As a defender, I don't think Nico is very, very good. You know what I mean? Like, Nico is not a very good player. You guys have any arguments on that? Nico shouldn't A, top 3 Blue Lock defender. Who are the other? He's only top 3 because there's only 3. He's at the bottom of it. Aru, I would put Aru above him. At least if I'm building a World Cup team, I'm putting Aru over Nico. Like, I would, if I'm building the World Cup team myself, I'm putting Aru over Nico, specifically because all that Nico has is basically what Aiku has, except way worse. Like, Nico has Metavision, right? Yeah, he has Metavision, but he's the worst Metavision user. Like, by far. Like he stopped Isagi once because Isagi didn't know anything about what Nico was doing. Like, he didn't even know Nico had Metavision, but now that he did, he just kind of like sucked. I'm not ignoring you. I'm reading the chat. Like, I'm looking at both the chats right now. When I'm like when I'm not like you can see when I'm like moving on the screen, that's when I'm on the actual thing. When I'm not, when I'm still, I'm looking at the chat. I'm not ignoring chat. Like, is Isagi in A tier Metavision? Yeah, so Isagi in A tier is just base Metavision Isagi. So basically, think like before his flow state awakening. Think of it like that. That's where Isagi's. I'm gonna keep Nico there for now. I swear to God, Raven's gotta join here. I'm gonna lose it. This bro's gonna make me do the whole stream by myself. If any Masu shows up before him, I would laugh my ass off. Because bro just wants to be. He wants to show up late. Okay, he says he'll be here in 5 minutes. Let's see if he lies to me. Barō is way overrated on this list. Hell no, he's the top goal scorer in the entire series. He has Predator Eye. He has an insane shooting ability. Like he has insane shooting scoring chances. He's got chopped dribbling. Like, he's not overrated. And he now passes to people. So like, he's not really I wouldn't call him overrated. But anyways, we'll continue. I'll leave Nico there for now. Okawa easily goes into the like eliminated first selection. I put him above these guys. This guy, I'd say the same thing. I'd say he goes kind of here. And then Junichi I'd put slightly above, I guess, just because he survived and he didn't. All right, now here comes Nagi. Now's where the debating comes in. Now here's where the debating comes in. Renist, I'm having people join through my Discord thing. Like, they're joining. I have my buddies joining me, like my Discord and YouTube buds. They're joining me through that. Nagi. So where do we want to put Nagi? Also, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Before we do anything, we're gonna talk about Shido. Okay? Ayo, Barō is overrated. Shido is better. Please explain to me how if you put both of the players on the pitch, how Shido is better. Shido is only good when he has a genius partner. Like, Shido is only good when you have a genius partner. Take him away, and I wouldn't put him above Bachira. Like, Shido isn't good. Where do we put Nagi? Because we're talking overall feats, abilities, all that stuff. I would say that Nagi... Where did I put him last time? I put Nagi in A below Kunigami because of his downfall, but I think Nagi still deserves... Alright, so... Nagi ain't that good alone. Nagi's better than Shido alone. Bring Crocodile to the call. I had him on one stream, but... I haven't really spoken to him since, that's true. I had him on a stream. I had Crocodile on a stream back. I had him on a stream back in May. He was great dude, fun to talk to. We had over some really good debates. I don't know if he liked me. We were debating. We disagreed a lot, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his company. He was a great dude, nice dude. Appreciate him joining. If you guys want to try and get him on here, I'd love to have him on, but unless he reaches out to me, I don't know if he's very interested himself, you know. But Shido is overrated. Shido is a genius, so only geniuses can show potential. Barō is so bad he needs top 3 defenders to help him score. Shido needs the top 3 passers to score. Okay? Shido is only a genius because of his mentality. His fixation of life. Like, it's a biology thing. That's what makes him a genius. Same thing with Rain in his flow state. Like, Shido is straight ass. How are you trying to tell me that Barō's overrated because he needs the defenders to score when Shido needs the best passer in the series in Sae and the second best, one of the, you could argue the second best in Charles? Like, Shido is not... You can't make an argument for Shido that I can't just turn on you. That you can't make an argument against Barō that I can't just turn on you and say for Shido. Okay. Also, stop trying to say you guys know nothing about ball knowledge. You don't need to know everything about actual soccer to enjoy Blue Lock. Right? Like, things in Blue Lock are over-exaggerated drastically. Like, I don't know why you guys want to say, oh, you guys have no ball knowledge. You have no ball knowledge. It's fucking Blue Lock. It's a manga. I'm going off of the feats in the story. We're not going off of real life shit. Feats in the story, what a player does, what a player can do, yada yada yada. Don't try and use it's the real stuff. Bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of that crap. I have Chigiri over Isagi. This is based on overall performance and a little bit of bias because I really like Chigiri, so I'm putting him up top. But yeah, Shido hasn't evolved, so therefore I don't want to rank him high. And when we get to Shido, I'm going to rank him low. Anyways, we're back to Nagi, though. I think Nagi deserves to be A tier, and I think he deserves to be above Gagamaru. It's up to you guys. Do we put him above Kunigami, though? Where do we put Nagi? Do we put him on top above Kunigami? How can you rate Shido and talk about ball knowledge? Because I'm talking about a fictional character in a fictional story. That's how. Hey, Raven. We're having an argument about Shido again. It happens every stream. Every stream.
Wait, my fucking audio device is reset. Give me a moment.
Okay. Yeah, here. And I'll share my screen with you so you can see the tier list so far. And we can
hear you.
You can't hear me?
Why can't I hear you?
You cannot? You can't hear me. Huh. We're having technical difficulties.
Let me join on my phone and see if it does any different.
Odd. Anyways.
Hello. Okay,
Hello.
so
Fuck, that's loud.
Sort it out. Anyway. Jesus.
Yeah. You're good. Can you see the tier list?
I do.
Shido needs good passes, not new gen 11 passes. How to explain the U20 game then? Explain the U20 game then. But anyways. No, Shido is basically the worst parts of Nagi, and I'll explain tomorrow because that's a whole video I made.
With him is going well.
Yeah. But yeah, so do you see the tier list so far? We have like S tier, then we have like our F and our unknown that really don't have any feats. So
so you're basing it off of skill.
Overall performances, yeah. I'd say.
Okay. Let me see if I can join back.
Shido would not smoke a character in a one-on-one because every time we see Shido do anything, he's not by himself. Shido has no dribbling feats to win a one-on-one. Only thing he can do is win an off-the-ball battle. And even then, in order to win the 1v1, he'd have to get the ball. His defense also incredibly sucks. He's not winning a 1v1. 2v2? Maybe. 1v1? No. Yeah, so we haven't ranked Nagi yet. We're deciding where we want to put Nagi. If Nagi deserves to be above Kunigami. Shido's a worse Nagi. Nagi's not a worse Shido. But anyways. So where do we put?
Okay. I mean, of recent performance. I feel like the Chigiri. I feel like because we haven't seen much from Chigiri, that may be a little bit biased.
Oh, he's 100% leaned by bias. Name me one Shido feat by himself current. Name one current Shido feat that he's by himself that puts him above Isagi. That puts him above Rail. Puts him above Rail. Give me one current individual Shido feat. And I'll explain more on Shido when we get to Shido. But yeah. Big Bang Drive isn't really a good explanation because the goal was scored when the goalie wasn't even in the net. I can score a goal when the goalie isn't in the net. Fucking Igaguri could score a goal with no goalie in the net. I don't want to hear it.
I doubt that.
Shut up. He'll foul nobody. He'll foul nobody and get a free kick. He'll trip over his own balls and get a fucking penalty kick in the box. That's what he'll do.
His balls are massive.
Don't bring up the Shido beat Kunigami and Ryo, because remember, that's not current them. We're talking about the current characters. You can't use that. He scored a goal against the World 5. Okay, and we know from how Shido plays, he can't score goals by himself. He needs a passer. He also had Ryo and Corona on his team. He likely got an assist.
Why are you commentating like this?
Because I have to replay these points over and over and over again, because nobody fucking understands it. When I have to repeat, I start talking like a parent to a dumb child. But yeah, do we put Nagi above Kunigami?
I'd say no right now.
Yeah, I that's why I put him last time. Like I put comparing my last ranking of them, where I had Kunigami and then I had Nagi and then I had Gagamaru, so it's kind of like where it's kind of lined up to where it is right now. Like, okay, but you saying because we don't know how it happened, it could have been by himself, isn't a valid argument, because we see how Shido plays. We know how he plays and he needs a passer. So you can't argue, oh, he might have done it by himself, when we have a lot of evidence to say that he didn't do it by himself.
It does come down to perception, because anyone who believes that which Shido is not a very individualistic kind of player person. He's really reliable in scoring goals. I'll definitely give him that.
Burū can't even score even after getting world-class passes? Burū doesn't need a passer to score.
We have many examples of Burū not needing a passer.
Yeah. And the thing is, in order to put Shido on the level of all of these other characters, he needs a world-class passer. That's the requirement.
Do the list.
Yeah, we'll go.
Because
fuck this.
Just ignore chat until we get to Shido.
Shido is gonna be for a while. Yukimiya. I think Yukimiya's like a high B. I would put Yukimiya above Raichi, in my opinion. I mean, we saw him break past 6 players in Manshine and almost score a goal that only the number 2 striker could stop, followed by him scoring against Ryo with Metavision, with Ryo using his Metavision to predict further into the future than Isagi could.
Crazy feats by Ryo, though.
Crazy feats by Ryo.
Yeah, so Yuki. I feel like Yuki should be staying at top of B.
Yeah, I think top of B is like realistically fair for Yukimiya. Like he hasn't played yet, and I think he's gonna sub in. I think he's going to sub in for PXG.
If he subs in and actually makes an impact, he'll go in A.
Low Yukimiya can do aside from scoring a goal that would put him above Gagamaru.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see a way that that's possible. That he goes above Gagamaru, at least unless he scores a goal. But yeah, so we agree. Do you agree with the rest of the list? Like Burū, like I know you don't agree with the Chigiri thing. I'll admit it's a little biased. Isagi, Bachira, Kunigami, Unagi, Gagamaru.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna put Chigiri in S, I would put Bachira in S.
See, I said that too. I said Bachira low S, but everyone was saying no. Bachira deserves to be below Isagi.
Yeah. So this is where the bias kicks in. If Chigiri is an S, Bachira should be an S. So realistically, I believe you would either have to choose Chigiri to be an S or an A.
Yeah.
So he's got to follow where Bachira is, because realistically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isagi has always had the most impact in terms of performance. But of course, his physical attributes don't allow him to be as individualistic as Bachira and Chigiri.
Yeah.
So not as reliable of a goal scorer without a passer.
No, yeah.
So I would believe Bachira would be above Isagi in that regard.
I don't think Isagi. It's not that Isagi doesn't deserve to be an S. If he like Isagi, that's like just straight Metavision Isagi, not flow, because the flow options are there. Like we have we have Rain and Flow, and we have Omnivision Isagi. Like we have those characters. Like those characters are there. So I think normal base Isagi is close to S, but I don't think he is S. Like if anything, I think he's like there on the cusp of being S tier. Isagi is not better than Bato. Bato is the top goal scorer in the entire project. Like, by far.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, Bato... I'll put it like this. A lot of the good players are self-sufficient. It's a really good way to look at it, is that a lot of the good players are self-sufficient. They work really well with others, but they also work really well by themselves.
Bato is kind of like more self-sufficient than working well with others, because the examples in which we've had with him trying to work with other people, are strikers compared to strikers, and he wants to be the lone striker. The only time where he's done exceedingly well working with other players is when he has other people in other positions, like Don Lorenzo as a defender with Bato.
Is great.
It's the best current duo in BLUELOCK.
Oh yeah. Well, it's usually when you have players who are in different positions that complement each other well. Like a defender and a striker is great. You have a powerful offense with a solid defense. That's great. I honestly think the striker and defense chemical, like the combo of those players, is probably the strongest you could get. Second closest is the striker and the midfielder, because you have that incredible offensive power. But even then, a good defender can stop it.
It's like Lorenzo's case of being the ace eater, right? He's able to snatch the ball off ace players.
Yeah. And I think a good requirement though come down to put a player in S does come. I think because of this category, I think we should move Bachira up a little bit. Like, should we, like? And again, not by much. It just comes down to self-sufficiency and the ability to work with others. Isagi works incredibly well with others, but so do the rest of the players. They work incredibly well in the team setting, but they also work incredibly well by themselves.
I still think Bachira should either be an S or Chigiri goes an A. They need to be it's they're both like in terms of similarity, similar amount of goals, similar amount of impact. It's just that clear. Like Baru's shown that he's done more than Chigiri and Bachira. Besides, Baru's won games with Ubers, whilst Chigiri and Bachira's team haven't yet.
Yeah, and I think another good example for Isagi being below them also comes from like in the second selection, he couldn't really show his own individual worth. He had to work with other people. Like he had to. He highlights other people to then highlight himself. These other, like Bachira, Chigiri, and Bato, they highlight themselves to then highlight other people to then highlight themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And again, all these players are like on the cusp. These top three are on the cusp of being S. Like you can argue them being S, and I wouldn't be like, yeah, that's wrong. I wouldn't be like, no, that's wrong. Like I can agree. Like, yeah, I could see that.
Oh, so this is the example I like. There's the chemical reaction makers, and then there's the chemical reaction performers.
Yeah.
Isagi is a chemical reaction maker. And Chigiri, someone like Chigiri or Baru is a chemical reaction performer.
Well, they're both. I can see that they form both.
Yeah.
Well, Baru is
I'm saying more so.
No, yeah.
Because they're they're much more capable of feeding off another pass in order to make in order to perform that chemical reaction. Whilst Isagi is known for primarily making the chemical reactions, being that supporting role.
Yeah.
Even during there's no example during the second selection where a chemical reaction, primarily led to him scoring the goal. There was an anti-chemical reaction with Baru, but that's totally different.
Yeah, well, it's still... I don't know how it's different. I know they call it an anti-combo. It's still the same thing. They're working together. They're utilizing both their weapons. Like, it's a chemical reaction. It's not one of mutual respect or, like, benefit. It's just like, yeah, we're doing this because we have to type thing.
It's not a utilization in the way of teamwork. It's a utilization in terms of upping one another.
Yeah. Also, Koji, you say YouTuber biasness. Okay, we put you in on here. It's fan biasness. Biasness. It's just bias. It's not biasness. It's bias. For one. Two, if I put you in here and you state your opinion, is it not bias as well? Like, any decision you make is going to be influenced by your own personal opinion and bias.
If we were being if we were trying to be objective, we would have to be the authors, because then it would just be factual.
Yeah.
Because we ain't writing the fucking manga. This is purely our opinion, so yeah, of course we're biased.
Like the mangaka said that Aiku in terms of physical strength is stronger than Baro. Whether you want to disagree or not, if he says it's one way, it is one way. If he says this character turned left, you can't say, well, no, they turned right. No. They turned left. And you can't refute that because the author said it themselves. The creator of the series who made this characters, made the story, said this. You can't deny that. So yeah, it's going to be influenced by bias. But now that I'm more thinking more and more, I think all these three characters that were in S should be in S. That were in A should be in S.
Put Igaguri in C.
I don't think Igaguri now is better than Kira. He just has a weapon that matches up against Rain and fits the role he needs to do, being to stop Rain. His weapon matches up very well.
Igaguri's not eliminated, so how about that?
Yeah, well, Igaguri's not eliminated based off of pure luck from Shido. Igaguri, pure luck. He got lucky he teamed up with Shido, and the fact that there were no elimination events till now. That's the only reason.
Well, guess what? He's got a badass manga cover. Put him in C.
That's a fair point. Okay. But also, Ao, you were asking if you could interview me on the new Gen 11 movie. Sure. Not now, but you want to talk about it? Sure. We can talk about it after the teaser trailer drops. Which, by the way, teaser trailer is probably dropping soon. So, like,
if you were to interview us now, it would just be kind of bunches of like, maybe.
Yeah. Well, you're getting a teaser trailer in like a couple weeks. Before the end of the year, you're getting a teaser trailer. So after the teaser trailer drops, fucking ask me whatever the hell you want. I'll tell you. As long as it's been revealed, and you know it's not gonna really hint anything towards the entire scope, because we're not revealing the opponents. When is soon? Within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. I'm making sure we have everything. Are we still in need of voice actors? We haven't hired any voice actors just yet. We'll be hiring voice actors soon. Probably after this teaser trailer drops, we'll be actually putting out application for voice actors. So.
Teaser trailer's gonna be muted.
Yeah, well, the teaser trailer's not gonna have any vocals. It's just gonna have straight like some music and some sound effects.
Yeah. We're getting asked a hero.
Oh yeah, 100%. That'd be fire as fuck.
I know, right?
Yo, can you make a song for our BLUELOCK fan movie? We'll pay you $1,000.
I'll pay them $1,000 for that.
Yeah, Raven's working on the movie. Raven's helping me direct the movie. We're producing and directing. Like, he's helping me with this thing. But whatever.
It's so this guy doesn't go off the tracks.
Yeah. Next character.
Am I right, chat? Am I right, chat?
Ryo. Now, all right. All right. You can say whatever you want on Ryo. I think he goes above Kunigami.
Yeah.
I think Ryo being able to copy Sae and Rain, break past Bastard by himself, and take a shot that almost went in is impressive. His passing and his link-up plays with Nagi shouldn't be underestimated because he has been underperforming. And even him underperforming, we don't know because we just know his value's gone down. We don't know exactly, like, oh, he's been failing himself as a player. Just because he's been devoting himself to one player doesn't make his overall abilities not work well. You know what I mean?
I'd say...
Do I hate Nagi and Isagi? No, I love them. I love Nagi and Isagi. I'm a defender of those characters. Yeah, I defend these. I defend both of those characters. I don't hate them.
Like current Nagi, he's supposed to be hard to defend because he's having a redemption.
Yeah, it's a redemption arc.
So we're not hating. Nagi's my favorite character.
Yeah, but we can admit when he's fumbling a bit. It's not.
Yeah, that's just called looking into the details, right? We know that he's fumbling because it's literally narratively pointed out to us that he's fumbling because
Wait.
his vid increased by so much.
Here we go. If we putting Ryo above Kunigami, do we put Nagi above Kunigami?
Oh. It's hard. It's so hard to judge because I know what Rayo can do.
I think these guys are all like you can interchange them however you'd like, and I think you can reasonably argue that. I think it's fine to keep them here just because Nagi's on a downfall. Kunigami was not really playing in his position, but he was still doing really, really good. And Ryo, where he is, does really good.
Okay, let's think about this. Kunigami has more goals than Nagi.
He does. Well, Nagi only has 1. Kunigami has more goals than a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. But
Like he's more. Well, he's the same amount of goals as Bachira.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, Bachira. Right, Bachira has what? 2 goals?
3 goals.
3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
No, yeah, he has 3 because he scored in PXG. So he's more than Nagi, more than Atoya, more than Karasu. Fucking shitter. He is more than Yukimiya.
Chigiri's gotten 1 goal per match, right?
Yeah, he's got the same as Chigiri. He's got the same amount of goals as Chigiri.
Yeah. And then we also look at Isagi, who scored 3 goals as well.
3, but it was 2 prior to this game.
Mm.
Which people want to say Kunigami's going to score the final goal. If that did happen, you'd put them at they have the same amount of goals scored. Which I think if Kunigami does score and Ryo doesn't do anything impressive in his game, I think you could put Kunigami above Ryo, but I think Ryo kind of sits.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
That's if Kunigami gets subbed back in, but I don't think that's happening.
No, I don't think so either. Zantetsu. I think Zantetsu is like an easy B, but like a low B. Like he's definitely underwhelming this game.
My boy needs more.
Yeah. Like he had a jet counter and broke past Kiora and Ness, which was great. But like, aside from that, what really has he done of impressive worth?
And be kind of stupid.
Yeah. Also, why Kira is an F? Because we know we have his reputation to hold against him.
And Kira's not an F, he's in D.
Yeah, when they're saying he should be an F, is what they're saying, because he didn't do anything. But we know he's considered to be the crown of Japanese soccer for his age. He was given a under 18 opportunity to join the under 18 team. He beat Isagi's team. He was the goal scorer for them. He was regarded as incredibly popular in the football community by Ryo. Like he has his reputation to hold for him.
He bought Rin into the flow, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He bought Rin into flow. He's the reason Isagi. He's the reason that Isagi's Isagi. So there's that. You know what? Because of that, let's put him in S.
Pro players are.
Yeah. All right, now we're on to Rin. Oh, so they're literally doing these. Based on their character introduction. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. They're doing it based on their character introduction. Except for Kiora. I don't know why the fuck Kiora or Corona are here when these guys get introduced first, but whatever. Where do we put Rin? Top of S, right?
I put. Well, here's the thing. I think this Rin because he's not Destroyer Rin.
Below Bato?
I stayed below Chigiri.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. Rin is still the number 1 in Blue Lock, even without Flow.
Yeah, but
like he was stopping Kaiser on numerous occasions.
It's more so what I perceive as it is that Rin at this point was sharing that similar spotlight to Shido. As much as you probably won't want to admit it, they were sharing spotlight. He was sharing spotlight,
but it's not because Shido was getting carried, but Rin was sharing it on his own. I think that's what you have to consider the reason for the shared spotlight.
There is a reason, but they're still sharing it.
But that's
even without with the context, it's that they're being compared to one another. But Destroyer Rin definitely not being compared to Shido. Shido's fucking non-existent.
I think you have to put it like this. Rin scored a hat trick, the same as Bato, right?
Mm.
Except Bato had a new Gen 11 helping him, right? Like he had a new Gen 11 helping him score the hat trick, which doesn't negate the fact that he did score a hat trick, but it's the fact of Rin had Charles, and I don't know if you put Charles on the same level as Lorenzo's assistance points.
I would at least say below Baru because they haven't even faced off against one another in the NEL.
Yeah, he hasn't faced off against, and they wouldn't really even face off against them, like in the same way that Kaiser and Reen are doing.
Lorenzo wasn't even there.
Yeah, Lorenzo wasn't even on the pitch. Like, Reen deserves to be top of S. He scored a hat trick against Manshine. Whatever. He scored 2 goals in the match against and then you had his occlusion break. He stopped Kaiser on numerous occasions. He would have scored if it wasn't for Hiori, but it's 3 Metavision users needing to stop Reen. And then even Kaiser says that Reen is the best in terms of individual abilities in BLUELOCK. Like, if Baru is that individual type player, Reen being called the best out of them is easily there, especially since Kaiser has matched up against Baru and has that reference. I think Reen deserves to be on the top. Like, there's in no way is Reen not the best in BLUELOCK. Like, you know what I mean?
I put this Rin still below Baru. It's not much, but
yeah.
Like Baru, like even so, becoming pretty much samey, still has a consistently good performance.
Yeah, he still has a great performance. I'm not denying that.
And it's because what I deem to be the two ends of Isagi's rival perspective. Baru's still the more powerful and threatening one when Rin is not in flow state.
Yeah. When Rin is not in flow, I think he's the more dangerous one to work. I don't actually know. I don't even know about that. I think Baru definitely has a more overwhelming presence, but
nah, you'd best believe he has an overwhelming presence.
No, I know Baru 100% has the more overwhelming presence, but I still think Rin by himself cooks Baru in terms of like offensive ability. Like if you had to pick between Baru and Rin as your center forward, I'm taking Rin every day.
I'm yeah.
I'm in.
But I still believe Baru's above normal Rin.
Yeah, I don't agree with you on that.
And also it also comes down to the specific type of opponent as well. Rin, I feel like gets an enhancement just by being against Isagi.
Yeah, well, even then, put him like just straight up against Kaiser, and he's gonna cook. Like he did, like.
Yeah, but also Kaiser has cooked him as well.
When did Kaiser like cook Rin?
Well, it's through basically stopping all of his previous engagements before he wanted to find a new thing to fixate on.
Yeah, but even then, the only time I would consider him beating Rin was with the Magnus shot, but every other time that Kaiser was playing offense and Rin was playing defense, Rin had beaten Kaiser on the defensive aspect. We'll leave it as like you can arrange them either way. Like I'm personally gonna keep Rin above Baru, but you can argue either or. In the sense.
No, it's your tier list. So I don't care.
Yeah. Well, your opinion also matters. Audio. Okay. Here's the thing. I would put audio in B, but do I put audio above Nico?
Yeah.
Because like
I think Audio's a better defender than Nico.
Like on the World Cup defense, I would want audio over Nico, but does Nico's Metavision compensate against audio? Like, because you're not putting him against Aiku, which is why I'm saying like Aiku's whole thing, like having another defender to work with Aiku, you're just putting them on defense. Who is the better situation there? I think.
I still think audio.
You take audio? Yes, I would want audio, but like it's a matter of like I can see you arguing for Nico just because of like. Straight Metavision versus physical abilities. It's physicals versus like tactical.
Yeah, I mean it's to say like Nico is a worse version of Aiku.
Yeah, 100%.
Completely. Who is Ayu a worse version of? There's no other defender like him.
I mean Ishikari, but Ishikari doesn't do anything, so he's not really a worse version.
Yes, worse exactly. Ayu's the best kind of lengthy defender that we have currently.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Nerdtaku's in here? Hold up. If this is the Nerdtaku I'm thinking of. Yo, it's Nerdtaku! How you doing, bro? Oh, he wasn't here. Now he left. I'm disappointed. I'm sad.
Bad.
Yeah, but Nerdtaku's cool. I used to watch a lot of his stuff. I would still say audio over Nico. Like,
yeah.
Takemitsu though, below Zantetsu. He's been underperforming so much.
Bro, I haven't even seen him.
He fouled Noah.
Where has he been?
He fouled Noah and hasn't appeared since. He's hit in his face since.
Bro's just shamed.
We have no C. We have no C characters yet, which is odd.
That's why I said Igaguri, man. But alright.
Oh yeah. All right. Now pro players, Luna goes in pro.
Nah, he goes in D. Haven't seen him.
Yeah,
Fell off.
you're right. Fell off. Okay. All right, get in there. All right. Adam Blake, do we put above or below Luna?
Below.
Below, right? So, all right, Dada Silva, above or below Adam Blake?
Above Adam Blake, below Luna.
Cavazos.
Personal bias. I think he's the best player in the world.
All right. All right.
Nah, Pablo's the worst of the four.
Pablo's the worst of the four. You put him above. You put him above Loki, or you put him below Loki?
I put him below. No, I say Pablo's above Loki.
Okay, so Loki's the lowest of them.
It's to come down to experience, right? I feel like people would disagree because like Loki's like no.
Yeah, we have feats for Loki versus feats for Cavazos. Yeah, it's speculation, but anyways, now we're on to Shido. Haha! Fuck out, both of you. Anyways.
No, that's a new Gen 11 player. What the fuck, man?
You're so right. You're so right. Put him up. Put him up. All right, but anyways, Shido. It's Shido time. So, I will say, Shido deserves to be an A tier, but he's at the very bottom. Actually, no. I would put him up. I would put him above Gagamaru. But I don't think Shido goes any higher.
Yeah, Gagamaru didn't save Shido's header. L.
Yeah. But Shido deserves to be an A tier, and he does not need to be. He does not need to be above Nagi because he is a worse Nagi. Shido is worse than Nagi in pretty much every way because everything that Shido can do, Nagi can pretty much do. Like
Arrow is racist against Shido.
Ryo over Shido, 100%. Yes.
Yeah, big ups to my boy Ryo. It's kind of funny.
Chameleon Ryo beats out Shido in terms of one-on-one individual skills. You put them with a partner, you can say Shido's over Ryo.
Oh yeah, because I say more consistently, Shido's getting a goal over Ryo.
Okay.
Like you gotta think midfield and defender as a perspective as well. Yeah. Ryo's getting past Shido all the time with the ball.
Shido's not really getting past Ryo, current Ryo anymore, because his the only reason Ryo was marking Shido for the majority of the U20 game until Ryo started getting burnt because he wasn't physically able to keep up with Shido. Now he can. He's been training his physique to be. Now he can. Current Ryo versus current Shido. Ryo is getting past Shido. Shido on his own is not getting past Ryo. Like, I want you to explain to me, please explain why Shido needs to be above why you would put Shido above
Well, it's not in his specific arsenal, but Nagi has a more impressive goal than the Big Bang Drive.
Yeah, he has a more impressive goal, and they're both not reproducible. Neither of the goals are reproducible. And Nagi's goal was more impressive. So
yeah. Okay, so Nagi not only was faking out Isagi, but he was faking out Kaiser. Shido did a really high bicycle kick. Yeah, very impressive. But it was an open goal. So
also deadliest player in the shooting box. You put any of the other players who are in A tier or above in the shooting box, and they're gonna have a high chance of scoring. Shido being the deadliest player in the shooting box doesn't amount to much.
I'd say the deadliest player in the shooting box currently would be Ren.
I'd say Rin, Baro.
Ren almost scored from a shot in which was like almost deflected by Kaiser.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. I would say whatever makes you sleep at night, okay, I'll sleep knowing I'm right. Thank you. Yeah. But put I would say deadlier players in the shooting box. Rin, Baro, Chigiri, maybe Nagi and Rail. I think they're 100% deadlier in the shooting, as deadly, or if not deadlier, in the box than Shido is.
I've said this for like ages. Baru's just a better Shido.
Baru is a better Shido. Shido's
it's like Baru would make great use of passes, but he's very individualistic in himself to the way he doesn't even need a passer.
Yeah.
So,
like,
but he does better with a passer.
Baru is all the best parts of Shido, and Shido is all of the worst parts of Nagi. That's just how I look at it.
No, that's fair.
Like, it's the whole thing. And the only way you erase those two factors is the only way you can compensate for those two factors is by giving him a world-class passer.
Chat, would you put Shido above like anyone on S?
Notice how everyone was talking before. Now no one's saying a word because they know they got nothing.
Next character.
Kunigami over Shido, 100%. Kunigami's been playing consistently well on his own on offense, and has been consistently playing well on defense by himself. He's been locking up Shido.
It's not even us saying like Shido's bad, really. Shido has better performance than a lot of characters, but it's just like compared to like the main cast, like the literal main cast, he's falling behind rapidly because he has nothing to individually like salivate himself a goal.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's by himself.
He needs a passer like Charles. He needs a passer like Sae.
Kuni has been mid on the attack. I wouldn't say so. Kunigami in the Bachira game was considered to be of adequate like skill on offense to be incorporated into Kaiser's style.
Not to mention, like, Kunigami has, like, the highest stat total out of all the blue lockers.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't have the highest, because I think Bado's at, like, what, 93 or 92? Kunigami's at 91. Yeah. He was the highest out of all of them at the start of the NEL, and going into...
I mean, if we were to look at stats right now, I believe Kunigami's still one of the highest, like, probably top 3.
Barch is the worst team, though. Yeah, isn't that also where Shido got his 2 goals that people like to praise? Dude, I'm a Shido hater. I will find anything that you have on Shido, and I will debunk it and make sure that you understand he's shit.
Suck on my nuts,
Shido. Where are you guys? Where are my Shido fans? You guys were talking so much before. I haven't seen a single thing from chat recently on Shido. Oh, that's because... Oh, that's why. Because my fucking chat was frozen. My chat's been frozen. That's why I haven't seen anything. Shido stats overshadow Nagi's? No, we don't have any official Shido stats, so you can't confirm that.
Hold up, let him...
Shido over Nagi, please explain to me why Shido is over Nagi, and please do not include any feats regarding Sae or Charles, because I could just say, what if Nagi went with Sae or Charles, because I could just link you Suki's video on what if Sae chose Nagi, and it is rapidly, and all the feats that Nagi has are rapidly better than Shido. Thank you. Anyways, continue. We'll move on. Karasu! I'm not gonna hate as much on Karasu. I think he should probably go below Raichi.
Okay. Yeah, this my shit.
All the girls would be like this.
There's
got to go to our midnight time because it ain't no harder back girl. There ain't no harder back girl.
Anyway. you agree with that?
I think so. They're saying C. They're saying move him lower. Karasu better than Raichi? No, he isn't.
No, the fuck he ain't.
No, the fuck
What
he ain't.
fuck? Bro, Raichi.
He
was
used to
able
be.
like,
He used to be, not anymore.
oh, definitely. But like,
What
being
Karasu
able-
feats?
Being able to cut off the the roots of Mark Snuffy.
I'll put it to you like this. The comparison that I know, if I say what Karasu feats, oh, he helped stop Kaiser, and then I say, okay, well, Raichi helped stop Snuffy. They're both assisting, right? But here's the thing. Karasu was not the main factor in stopping Kaiser. Raichi was the main factor in helping to stop Snuffy. Also, Kaiser is not on Snuffy's level, so when you're comparing the two, Snuffy's feat is arguably more impressive. But Karasu was better technically. How? How can you prove that he's better? I can argue that he's not, and I have feats to prove that he's not, and I have, like, reasoning. The only thing you have, Karasu couldn't even steal a ball from Isagi. Karasu can pass and dribble better than Raichi, yeah, but that's not what he does anymore. Karasu's only feats this game have been on defense and have been stopping the ball. Wasn't Rin and Karasu both on Kaiser? Yes, but Rin was the reason the ball got stolen. If it was just Karasu, the ball wouldn't have been stolen. If it was just Rin, the ball would have been stolen. Because we've seen Rin 1v1 Kaiser and steal the ball. So Karasu, therefore, was not the leading figure in that defensive play. Don't try to argue with me when it comes to Karasu. Wait, but did Karasu help with Shido's goal? Not really. He got the ball to Charles, but Charles and Shido were the main factors in the goal. Like that's like saying Karasu contributed to Bado's goal because he got the ball to Isagi, who ended up getting the ball to Bado. That's not how that works. That's also saying like Karasu got Rin his goal because Karasu started to play with the Toya and Chigiri, and then the ball dropped to Rin after Karasu failed. It's not a good comparison. He was the only one that saw Charles. That's an inconsistency with Metavision and a huge plot hole in the story, considering they were in both Hiori and Isagi were in flow using Metavision. How did they not see Charles? That's a huge fucking situation. Oh, it's Suki. Suki's back.
Is Raven here? Or
Yeah, Raven's here.
Yeah, man. Did you check the VC?
Fuck no, I never checked it.
So
I was here while you were ranking your D2 hero.
did Hiori not help with Isagi's goal? He did. Because he sent the pass over to him. It was just Kunigami who redirected it. That's not a whole play of like Hiori it was a tri-chemical reaction. It wasn't a tri-chemical reaction between Karasu, Charles, and Shido. It was a chemical reaction between Shido and Charles. It was a tri-chemical reaction between Hiori, Kunigami, and Isagi that let the goal happen.
Because anyone could have passed it to Charles and he would have done his thing. You know,
Yeah. No one could have gotten the same pass to Isagi. That's the thing. It's the whole. Yeah.
I gotta ask, why do we defend Karasu?
Yeah. It's because the fangirls think he's hot. That's exactly it.
Okay. You guys can think he's hot, but it doesn't mean shit in the context of football skill.
Yeah. Also, I don't like people using the argument, oh, you guys have no ball knowledge. Ball knowledge isn't really required to break down the skills of these players because it's fictional. It's a fictional story with fictional characters doing feats that realistically the majority of players IRL are not gonna do. Like I don't think anyone in real life has done a twin gun volley. I don't think anyone's done the Big Bang Drive. I don't think anyone's done the 5-stage fake volley. Like saying,
no
"Oh, you have no
that.
ball knowledge." That doesn't mean shit.
Error, you don't have any ball knowledge.
Raven, shut up.
Raven sure has a lot of ball.
Raven, shut up, or I
do
leak.
have a-
Raven, or I leak shit about the movie that you're not gonna like.
What do you mean? You won't like it either.
So you're telling me the Big Bang Drive has happened, where Shido scored from basically half. So someone scored from half field doing a bicycle kick when the goalie was not in the net. That's 100%. That's happened.
That's
This-
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Has that legitimately happened? I don't know if it's happened. Can you tell me, like, legitimately if it's happened? What was the? I want to see this. I actually want to see this myself. Even then, has someone done the 5-stage fake volley?
Nah, not in real life.
I will say having what quote no ball knowledge doesn't really matter, because technically by watching this, if you're comparing in real life feats to feats in Blue Lock, technically then we do have in real life ball knowledge. So you kind of just shoot yourself in the foot. So if you're arguing that we don't have ball knowledge, but then are doing the comparison of moves from Blue Lock to real life, we do have ball knowledge. But if you say that we do have, if we don't have ball knowledge and don't compare, then it shouldn't matter because it's fictional.
Yeah.
So you lose either way.
Here, he got the Big Bang Drive here. We're gonna check this out real quick.
I can't believe you've never seen this goal. The anniversary of it was yesterday too.
Yeah, it's pretty immaculate. Look at this.
Okay, so looking at that straight up, it's not the exact same thing. It's close. Let's pull up. What was Shido's goal?
It's inspired by it. Clearly.
It's inspired by it. Yeah, I'm not denying it's inspired by it.
In the middle of the field. Meanwhile, Zlatan is like at the edge.
Yeah, where is he?
Has a bit more distance, and he actually has a better angle than Zlatan. Because Zlatan actually has to hit it in a perfect angle. If not, it's gonna go completely off. Meanwhile, Shido just has to hit it straight.
Yeah, where is Shido? Look, yeah, this is the goal box. This is where Shido is. This is the goal box. This is where he is. Shido scored his goal from back here.
Yeah, way more distance, and at a way easier angle too.
Yeah, it's straight on. It's inspired by it, but you can't say that the ball, it needed to be here. That's still a huge distance.
Sorry, this means that Shido should be S.
Raven, shut up. I'm not doing this with you.
Wait, have we ranked Karasu yet?
Yeah, we did.
You put him in B.
Yeah. Put B above
Raichi or under Raichi?
under Raichi.
Oh, you fucking face.
I look.
Wait, are we ranking them as a TDM or overall?
Raichi's above Karasu. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, are we talking about like overall or just NEL?
Overall.
Wait, is a diagonal line longer? A diagonal line's long.
Both of them mean the same thing, but whatever.
But the whole thing, like, you want to say we have no ball knowledge, but you do realize that when we're talking about like the whole thing of like Shido and stuff, you're trying to say, oh, he's like Holland. It doesn't really work because pro players have to have a significant degree of skill in all aspects of the sport. When in Blue Lock, that's not the case. Like Shido can't dribble for anything. But, like, Holland can at least dribble basic, like, with the basics of shit.
Your Honor, he's spitting facts.
Shut up. Anyways, we're on to Atoya. Where do we put Atoya?
I'm putting him above Tokimi. No, actually, no. I put him under Tokimi too. But he was over Tokimi. No, over.
Well, Atoya scored a goal.
Over Tokimi.
Atoya, I don't like Atoya, but he has an assist and he scored a goal.
I'm giving it.
He played the 20 match.
Also,
and he's ranked number 4.
Also, straight, you're saying he has aggressive dribbling. The only feat of aggressive dribbling was after Rin gave Shido the ball, and he was just controlling the ball as he started moving down the pitch. I wouldn't consider that a dribbling feat.
would you put Otoya over Nico? Because I'm considering putting him under Nico.
I would say under Nico. Like a goal.
Yeah, under Nico.
Actually, no. I'd say above a goal and an assist. I think that goes above
I
anything
think
Nico's done.
Otoya's done way more than Karasu.
Shido doesn't need to go. Kunigami can dribble. I can show you right here. You ready for this? You ready for Are you ready for?
Otoya's under Karasu. Otoya's Bachira's only help, bro.
Are you ready for a Kunigami dribbling feat?
Yeah, but Karasu, even with help, can't do shit.
Oh, here's Kunigami. Oh, do you see this? Oh, what's this? Oh, do you see this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No way. No way. He's dribbling. No way. No way. Stop
I can't wait for the anime to mess that up.
Quick, stop.
Oh, what's this? This is a dribbling fake. That's a dribbling feat.
No.
He can dribble. I don't see Shido doing that.
That's pretty cool.
Anyways, but yeah, you say Toya above Nico?
Yeah, I'll put Otoya above Nico.
I want to look back.
Toy above Karasu.
I'm sure you would. I would too if I could, but I can't.
Nah.
You control the tier list, my dude.
Where did I put a Toya last time? I put a Toya in C tier below the U20 players because this was before. I think this was before I had found out that he scored a goal. I didn't.
Oh yeah, we didn't. It wasn't confirmed because we didn't get like the English translation at the time.
Yeah. Anyways, so Hiori, I think Hiori is like
that is high A, bro.
High A? I don't think I was gonna say
above Shido. I'll put him above Shido. Oh wait, where's A? Nagi, mid A, under Nagi, but above Shido.
What I would say, right? Hiori has been hard nerfed.
Yeah, this game. Specifically this game,
bro, Ubers, he was fucking crack.
Ubers, he out-dribbled Lorenzo. How? That's another inconsistency in the story. How did Hiori beat Lorenzo?
Because Hiori's the GOAT.
Fair point.
Nah, because Lorenzo thought he was gonna shoot because he just made a shot earlier. He's like, this is the blue lock way, right? You're gonna shoot, aren't you? I'm
going to say Hiori is above Shido.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put him in the under Nagi, but above Shido.
Like he has inconsistencies, right? He's not doing as well in this game, but we know what he can do.
Okay,
yeah.
then we'll put him there.
In no way Shido dribbling past Lorenzo, even if that's an inconsistency.
No. I don't think Shido's. Yeah, all right. Nanase is next. Nanase, easy C tier. I say like top C. Like he's been doing better than Tokimitsu or Zantatsu has this game.
C for cat.
Yeah. All right. Kiora Jin, I think also C, but I think C you can argue either above or below Nanase.
I wonder if he likes Jin.
I wonder. By the way, Nagi, Kunigami, and Reo are all relative. You can move them any way you see fit.
Save me.
Yeah, Isaac or Jin goes below Nanase, just because only one assist doesn't really contribute much. And sure, we're getting second selection stuff, but second selection isn't really relevant anymore.
My ass. Second selection.
Only thing Kunigami has on Shido are strength, defense, dribbling, and passing. Isn't that like the majority of what what an offensive player has?
Bro.
Also, you can't say Kunigami doesn't have Shido over speed because Shido couldn't run away from Kunigami.
Okay, don't mess with my boy Shido. Sure, Kunigami has speed, strength, power, football technique, dribbling,
defense,
marking,
jumping,
midfielding, passing, jumping, fucking ambidexterity over Shido, but Shido has.
Yeah, wait, Shido doesn't even really have that much on Kunigami. The only thing he really has is flexibility, and he doesn't even have Predator Eye. So I think it would just be flexibility, because now Kunigami can shoot off both legs the same as Shido can. So what does Shido really have over? Yeah, but yeah, okay, you have a little bit more ambidexterity, but that kind of ties more into flexibility.
No, Kunigami's is better. Kunigami has like very similar power in both legs.
That's good. It just comes down to like I think flexibility,
and
like
then
can
he
hit.
actually already has more
Yeah.
kicking power.
I think the power of ambidexterity goes to Kunigami, but I think being able to hit different shots with your ambidexterity goes to Shido. Like Kunigami, I don't see doing a bicycle kick.
Well, I think he could if he just
If Kunigami can do a
tried.
fucking bicycle kick, that's horrifying.
If he tried hard enough, yeah, definitely.
No, because I imagine him playing like Kagami and Kuroko, like just start fucking airwalking. If I see Kunigami take flight, I'm running.
Oh wait, no. You see someone like Kagami dribble like the fucking dude that did that lightning dribble.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his name. But if you see him do that, oh god, I'm shitting bricks.
Dude, I'm walking off. I'm asking for a sub right now. I'm like, sub me out. Sub me out. Come on. Come
Get me
on.
out of here, coach. Get me out, coach. No.
Shido has speed. No, he doesn't, because Kunigami kept Shido on lock, which means Shido couldn't run away. Therefore, Kunigami was faster. This also applies after the kickoff, because after the time reset, when Kunigami was back on his side and Shido wasn't marked, he couldn't get away from Kunigami. Kunigami just got right back on him. Stamina, it's not really, because it's a lot harder to man mark someone than it is to be man marked. Shooting, you can argue that. Offense, I wouldn't say so, because Shido's only good on offense with a good passer. Finishing, I'll give you that. And then weak foot over, no, because Kunigami's both of his feet are basically the same. You're trying to tell me that Shido's off foot is stronger than Kunigami's dominant?
We've really like hit the lower standard. Like people are no longer arguing for Shido to be like higher, like in S tier. People are trying to dwindle their way up. Next, they're gonna start arguing with Hiori.
Oh, you're right. Shido's the best fighter in Blue Lock. So when it comes to straight up, dude, put Shido in a ring with Jake Paul. That'd be a more fair fight.
Well, technically, you say that, but IQ bodied him, and IQ's now in Blue Lock, so he's not even the best fighter.
Well, this was done when the first Egoist Bible came out, before they were officially part of the Blue Lock series. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
but now IQ being in Blue Lock.
Why is this shit always going back to Shido? Because everyone gets mad when I say that when Shido is an S tier, because people think he's the best striker.
Bro, this could be a 5-hour stream, and it's only going to be about Shido.
Oh yeah, well we're about an hour and a half right now. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Shido was also 3 and 2 on shooting.
No way.
No way. Yes, less yapping, more ranting. What do you want from me? How am I gonna yap and not rant? How am I gonna rant and not yap? Also, it's my stream. You don't like it, get the fuck off. It's almost like you turned into a stream for me to not yap. Oh my god.
Hey, error. I think Igaguri should be C2.
Shut up. Where do we put Corona?
Pro players. He's pretty hot.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
Above Cavazos? Where do we put Corona though?
Yeah.
I put him above Raichi.
No, I'd say above Karasu, below Raichi.
Below? Do you really think? I think Corona's done his job better than Raichi.
I think Raichi is the stronger shark boy.
Nah. Corona's like the 3rd fastest in the Blue Lock project also. So like,
yeah, but Raichi has infinite stamina, and Corona can't fucking stand.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, to be fair, Corona's been keeping up with Metavision for the entire time.
Yeah, and you're saying Raichi couldn't?
Well, Raichi's not running as fast as Corona. Corona's keeping up with speed and also the stamina that Isagi's burning with Metavision.
But would you not say like Raichi's a much more valuable player because he has such insane stamina, and Corona just gets tired after like 15 minutes?
I would not know. I would say Corona is still better.
Chat, infinite stamina or Corona's baby pace? Bro has a hyperactive energy boost and then just goes. I love Corona, but like god damn, he's been subbed off twice for exhaustion.
Well, no, he got subbed off once because he got a cramp.
Yeah, and that's from exhaustion.
I thought cramps just come from just like pulling, like not pulling something, but they just happen.
No, cramps are not pulling any. It was due to stamina poor. It's like midfield. I would much rather have a Raichi defender than a Corona passer because there are just better passers.
There's also better defenders.
Yeah, but Raichi's within the topper part of that.
There's not all. There's 6 to be in.
I'd still definitely.
Is Suki's still here?
He left.
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna say.
See Raichi's like snuffy feats. Come on. Like, yeah, sure, he was just restricting his options, but like, do you think Corona could do that? Probably not. It's because of Raichi's infinite stamina that I say infinite. He's an android. Because of Raichi's stamina, he is so fucking immaculate. Anyway, we have these 2 characters from the episode Nagi.
Do second selection thing here.
Okay, so I put Igaguri and Sae.
Igaguri. Stop with Igaguri. What the fuck?
Bro, no, get him in C. He deserves it.
Fine. Bottom of C. Top of C.
All right.
Bottom of B. Top of B. Top of A.
No,
Top of top.
put him above
Pro.
Karasu. Put him above Karasu. Please put him above Karasu.
We'll leave him there for right now. We'll put him there for right now. We'll put him there for right now.
Bro, he's done more than Karasu, man.
His feats are more impressive.
Chat, you can't even argue with this. Igaguri's done more than
We'll leave it there and see if people get pissed off. All right. Hiiragi, I think, should be in like low C. He hasn't done anything, but I think.
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Same thing with Aiki. Aiki deserves to like be like top of D because like he hasn't done anything either.
I like his character, but it's too bad he just doesn't have shit besides his.
I know.
Well,
Right?
he's a good feinter dribbler.
Yeah. Ishikari. Where do we put Ishikari? I think above Aiki. I'd say. Like he doesn't care. Wait, hold up. What are their bid values? Because I know they have bid values. I think.
Oh damn!
What the hell? Where did he go?
Where did he go?
Where did you go?
Connection is pretty bad at campus.
Oh, you're at school right now?
Yeah.
Get the fucking class.
It's in 17 minutes.
Yeah, so Aiki's
Gotta join the boys.
So Aiki's here, and Ishikari doesn't actually have. Wait, does he? No, Ishikari does not have a bid value, so he goes above Ishikari.
Get any game time. That is so
What is the
sad.
Karasu hate from, bro? I kind of explained this all on yesterday's stream.
No. The reason why he hits Karasu is because he hasn't returned his messages.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed off he's ghosting me like that.
Well, I dare you to get Karasu's voice actor on here.
Oh, Clifford Chaplin? I'd love to, but I don't think he'll answer
That
me.
would be a peak one right there.
Oh yeah, but
Hate my phone.
Sugi, you came back at the perfect time because now we're on Sae.
Oh fucking hell yeah. Where's the top tier? Just put him above everyone else.
All right, going above Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Wait, can we just make it here? Actually, here, hold up. Hold up.
Just make a side tier right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, doing it right now.
UTX guy right now.
Sigh.
Wonderful.
Bro,
There
I
you go.
love Sae so much. Sae is like my favorite character. Like Sae has such like inhuman feet.
But I have to fight Olivia for my top place as Glazer for Sai, bro. That woman is not.
You're saying it wrong. It's Sae.
But Arrow to Sai.
Isagi's not better than Sae. You have no feats to prove that. There's nothing you can say that would do that.
No, hold up, let him cook.
Sai can do everything Isagi does, but by himself. He doesn't need a Corona. He doesn't need a Hiori to do the shit that Isagi does.
Isagi needs to be in flow with Omnivision and with Hiori and Corona to be doing anything close to Sae's level. Sae can do that on his own.
Bro, Sae
Yeah,
is not the good.
As a prodigy, yeah. So is fucking Isagi. Prodigy, so we don't know yet. Yes, we do. We do. How can you say Isagi's not a talented learner when he's said he's a talented learner? I don't want to hear that.
Ignore him. Go back. Go
Alright.
back up. Go back.
IQ, easy A. But where do we say he fits? Do you think do we put
I
Aiku
think under
above Ryo?
Oh, that's too high, bro. That's insane. I'll put him under Nagi. Wait, do we want to put him above Hiori? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Under Nagi.
Yeah, okay.
That's gonna be our captain for the U20 World Cup.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, he needs to be the captain. There's no other player that fits captain requirements.
Size below Luna.
Bro was rich.
No, Sai has his own category. Sai has his own category.
My ass. Lorenzo deserves his own category.
Oh, who's to say I'm not gonna make a Lorenzo category? You don't know.
I do know.
Yo, just put a new gen category at this point.
No,
Sai, Lorenzo, and Sai.
No, because the new Gen 11 players aren't above Luna.
no.
But we have Sai in his own category.
Where do we put Sendo? I think Sendo should go
Sendo is
above or
Sendo
below.
is a
I feel like
C.
above or below in this area, in this range.
Yo, he's not better than Karasu. Calm the fuck down.
What the fuck he is? If I recall, Sendo scored a goal replicating Bado. He was being held back by 2 players, and he still scored the final goal. Also, Sendo has better defensive saves than Karasu does. Yes, I said you can switch Kaiser or Sai for being the best new Gen 11. You can argue any of them are the best new Gen 11. So what? That means nothing. You can argue for any of them being the best new Gen 11. I don't care.
I think they focus on the skill level more than what actually makes the best new Gen 11. I want to make a video on that soon.
Yeah.
Because they're saying who's the best in terms of skill, not like who's actually the best new Gen 11.
Yeah. But yeah, I say Sendo above or Burū Rokku Corona.
Not Raichi. Raichi's too much of a dog, bro.
All right. What about Neo?
I forgot the guy was being held off by 2 players. I thought it was just like he came out of nowhere and scored a goal.
Yeah.
I forgot that he had 2 people on him.
I think all of the U20 players should basically be kind of like above Haragi, but like below all of the other named blue lockers. Except for
Rakatsuki, fuck out of here.
Yeah, this guy can stay down.
Rakatsuki did absolutely nothing.
Yeah. All right, Florine.
He's going under Hiragi.
Florine, here, let me put Sai back here. Florine is definitely above normal Reen, but I don't think Florine is.
No size of pro player. Yeah. Put him below Luna.
Do we put PXG Monster in above Sai though?
No.
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 Good. That was a trick question. I was about to start ranting.
No.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, but I would say Noah goes up the top, right, by far. Noah's.
Why is Sai not in the pro players when he's a pro player?
Suck my ass. Kaiser,
Bro.
right? Do we put Kaiser
Bro.
above or below Sai?
Bro, what the fuck?
Wait, who are we doing? Kaiser?
Mm-hmm. Kaiser above or below Sai?
Kaiser's actually very good though.
Who
He
okay,
got rid of his obsession.
for this? Who does their job better? Kaiser as a striker or Sai as a midfielder?
Sai's a midfielder.
Sai is a midfielder for sure.
Okay, then is Kaiser above or below Florine?
Oh, that's tough because Flowin destroyed everyone, but at the same time,
I'd say
could
Kaiser. I'd honestly say Kaiser's below Florine. Honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. Flowin is insane. He beat Kaiser like nothing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he stopped just to do a better job.
Yeah.
And he literally just, it took Isagi and Kaiser to
Kaiser's
stop.
high.
All right. What about Ness? Where do we put Ness?
Ness is A. I
Ness-
don't know where, but
Ness,
he's A.
I say I put above Ryo.
Yeah, Ness is A.
Ness is an
high
S tier.
A.
Ness is an S tier stat character.
Yeah.
Like, so we can say Kaiser's better than Reen normally, but Reen and Flo is better than Kaiser.
Yeah. Sai's just that dog. He goes,
Oh my god,
wait,
this
who's
guy
under Flowin?
is biased as fuck. Yeah, no shit. Any decision you will ever make is gonna be based off of your bias. Question: if you went to the store and you had to pick between buying a sandwich and you had to pick or buying a salad to eat for lunch, whatever you choose, you're picking because you're biased towards it because you like it better.
This is our fucking list. I don't give a fuck what they say in the comment section. Make
Yeah.
your own fucking
Ness has stats but isn't doing anything with it. He's trying. Like, he's doing it. Like, he's doing his best for what he can. He hasn't gotten the ball.
milk is
The ball ripped off almost Florin too.
Yeah, he did rip the ball off of Rin. It was Rin and Kaiser. It was Rin, Kaiser, and Isagi go. Yeah.
Yeah, almost. I didn't say he almost. He did. He just ripped it off of an almost Florin.
Yeah, like second stage. Anyways, Grim. Where do we put Grim?
Grim is ass, bro. But I
Grim-
put him above like.
I put him above.
I put him around the U20 players.
I put him below Karasu.
Do you think he's better than Tokimitsu?
Yes.
Not that they did a better job than Grim though.
Bro, Tokimitsu got fouled. I don't
Tokimitsu's only done one thing in that match, and Noah played him like a donkey.
Yeah, so Tokimitsu ain't getting anything.
No, but I'm trying to compete. Grim or Nanase?
That's grim.
Whoa. Oh yeah, he did even. He started throughout the whole thing too. We gotta
What
give
a-
him credit for that.
What about Birkenstock? Or no,
That's
Gessner.
Whatever you talking
There is just exceedingly better players for Bastard than there is compared to like PXG's lowest.
Yeah.
I would say
he
below
would
Teki meets
go
below
on to-
Teki, above the U20, below Teki.
Yeah. Because he only plays one game.
Okay. Oh, I got a message request. Someone sent me a message request. Let's see what someone said to me. Oh, he sent me a thing for ranking final selection video. All right, I will take a look at that later.
That's me crying over milk is spilled.
Alright. Alright, next. Lavinho.
Lavinho, my dude.
Where do we put him? I would say above Deta Silva.
My Nagi Keto thumbnail's done. Let's fucking go.
I would say above Deta Silva. Would you say so?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's hard to
who are
judge because
ranking?
I definitely believe Luna's fucking goated.
Yeah. What about Chris Prince?
Wait, you think Lavino? Yeah, actually, I'll put Luna over Lavino.
What about Chris Prince? Above Luna?
Chris Prince is above Luna because he's road number 2.
Yeah,
Even
but
Noah
again-
says that.
Yeah, but it was a popularity vote. Remember?
Yeah,
But I feel like Chris's
the
skills has he won over you guys too.
yeah.
Who?
Yeah, we put him on number.
Oh, Chris Prince.
I'll
Yeah.
voice act him. By
Alright.
the way, Argy not being in this list is criminal.
I thought he was here. I saw him. I thought I saw him earlier.
Well,
Oh yeah. Sorry, I put him. I accidentally threw him in unknown. Yeah, Agi's here.
You
Put him
asshole.
in B. I don't know where B is, but high B or low B.
Yeah. Loki. What do we wait quickly? Where do we put Loki?
Under. Damn,
Under
I think
Luna.
we put him the last. Yeah,
Guard. I think they all play relatively.
no, that's true.
Nightwolf. Yes, you are in the credit. Anyone who has been donating since I first revealed the movie is in the credits of the movie. As long as they've donated. What about Agi? Where do we put Agi?
Somewhere in B.
No, because I think he's above Yukimiya. So I put him up.
I could put him low A. I'd say low A.
Go against
Yeah.
Ubu.
I say low A.
Like I'd say he's closer to Gagamaru than he is to Yukimiya.
Yeah.
That's true. He could have scored the goal against Bastard, but like he had to nerf himself for Nagi.
Yeah, to be fair,
Like,
he is.
that corner,
He
he
is
would've
actively
scored for
nerfing
sure.
himself. He's just acknowledgement that.
I think we need to put it like here. I think we need to put it like this. If Gagamaru is in goal and Agi is there, if Agi is taking a shot, how many times out of 100 is Agi scoring a goal? That will determine whether we put him above or
A
below
lot.
Gagamaru.
A lot of times.
Did Argy have stats?
No, Agi does
No,
not
we
have
never see
stats.
Agi's stats.
But I'm just saying, if we put Agi in the place of scoring, do you think Agi will score more goals than Gagamaru will block?
That is very hard because Gagamaru can adjust, but we don't know how adaptable Agi is because he's been nerfed.
What do you say, Raven?
Argy has a long body. I want to voice act him. I wouldn't put him above Gagamaru because we haven't seen as much, but
Yeah.
I'd say Argy would be a consistent goal scorer.
Okay. What
That's
about
Snuffy in C place?
what about?
Snuffy, but he's gone Ultra Instinct.
Yeah. I would say Snuffy above. I would say honestly Snuffy above all of them. Honestly, like in terms of who plays the
Yeah.
roles the best, Snuffy plays.
And Snuffy can literally play all.
Yeah. Lorenzo.
Yo, he's going to the top.
Where did they even wait? Where did Lorenzo go?
Corona. He's believe
Oh,
Corona.
that thing.
Yeah.
So here's the conundrum now. That I'm gonna put him here for right now while we adjust. We have Floating above Kaiser. Do we put Lorenzo above normal Rin? Like, do we put him? Do we put him above Kaiser?
I think here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, right? I believe both Kaiser and Rin are going to definitely. Well, we've seen Kaiser struggle.
Mm-hmm. Raven
against Lorenzo.
Yeah,
that's the question. What are you saying?
You cut out before and like you weren't talking, so like.
Oh, I cut out. Bro, my internet's wacky. It's just the now. I genuinely think it's the argument of flow state Rin versus Lorenzo. Like, does Lorenzo get the ball off Rin, or does Rin make it past him?
I think if it comes down, I think Rin could take. I think if Lorenzo's marking him, I think Rin could still take a shot while being pressured because of how like aggressive he is. Lorenzo can't. I don't think he'll let Lorenzo get close. And Lorenzo doesn't really. Lorenzo isn't a very good player at like stealing the ball off of someone. He's very good at snatching a loose ball, but it hasn't really been seen. Like if there's a moment where the ball isn't currently in anyone's possession, he can take it easily. But I don't think Rin will ever let that happen.
No, the purpose of Ace Eater is it technically is in their possession, but you know the moments where you kick the ball a little bit forward to continuously dribble, that's when Lorenzo steals it.
Yeah, I don't think Rin will ever. I don't think Rin will ever. Yeah, but I don't think Rin will ever let Lorenzo get to that point. I think if Lorenzo...
No, I agree. I'm saying because of Rin's striking weapon, Lorenzo can't reach that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I put
Lorenzo. I think it's a stalemate. I think no matter what, if Rin's gonna try to take a shot, no matter what, he's gonna have to take a touch that puts it a little bit further away, and at that point, Lorenzo could snatch it. So I think it'd be a stalemate. I think Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's like lengthier and has more flexibility, so it's it could go either way.
Yeah. I have chat up the entire time. None of your comments have been worth acknowledging yet. What do you want me to say?
Guys, this is not your tier list. Yeah. This is our tier list.
So, Charles. Where do we put Charles? Charles is really good. I think Charles is like low S.
You think Charles is better than Ness? That's the question. I
think Charles is better than Hiori.
Oh, well, yeah. It's in terms of, like, definite passing feats, it's becoming that. But, like, we've already said this. We prefer Hiori over Charles. To have as a passer, but we know Charles is better.
No, I'd rather have Hiori over Charles, but I know Charles is better. That's the whole.
Yeah. That's what we both say.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was quick.
Yeah. We have one more actually. We have Isagi and Flow. I think Isagi and Flow above Rin, below Kaiser.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, yeah, he's definitely not above Flow Rin. We've seen that he needs Kaiser.
Yeah.
Like Isagi and Kaiser working together, definitely above Rin. But
like, and I think because Kaiser and Rin are so close in terms of individual abilities, if Isagi couldn't stop Rin, he can't stop Kaiser.
Yeah.
I'm not live on Twitch. I'm only live on YouTube and TikTok. So that's all I'm only live on right now.
Guys, check his Twitch. He's totally,
I don't have one.
He's totally streaming.
We're not ending the stream yet. It's just a matter of, all right, now we make some adjustments. Yeah, we haven't seen Isagi and Flow on offense. Yeah, but that's why we're keeping him below Kaiser.
Yeah. Look, once we see the current Isagi, pass from Ness, for example, but then starts dribbling upfield, so where he is literally the one to score on his own, that's huge. That's fucking huge. Anyway.
Yeah. So.
I think adjustment.
I think this is good. Anything that sticks out to you?
Here's the thing. I put Sae in pro players because he's literally a pro player.
I'm talking pro players as in like out of the age group. The only reason we have Loki here is just because he's signed to Real as a pro player now. But even then, he'd still be at the bottom. He'd still be at the bottom of the list, and even then, it's not much of a difference.
Yeah, but S is like the upper echelon. No, not S. Pro players is the upper echelon of player. It would definitely be overcome, but literally the whole point of the U20 World Cup arc is to achieve that pro level player status, and Sae is amongst those talents.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everything else is kind of solid in my opinion.
Yeah, like Karasu's not S sadly, but you know, is what it is.
Gotta readjust that before people blame me. List BLUELOCK tier list. Here we go. I'll download the image
Lorenzo's not under Luna. You mad? You mad? Like, sure, we haven't seen much from Luna, but Luna's definitely better. Yeah.
In the BLUELOCK thing,
Yeah,
you guys
can actively argue with error there. If you at me, I'm probably not going to respond if you're saying something stupid.
which is usually all the time. And now, if you want to go to the Discord, mine has been posted.
I'm looking at certain stats.
Yeah. Now everyone can make it if they so choose to as well. And now we can see.
Charles has S on offense, S on passes, A in dribble, shoot, and speed, and B on defense. And then Ness has S on dribble, pass, and defense, and then B's and everything else.
So Charles is better.
Ness is a better dribbler. Charles is a better shooter, and faster.
I would still say Charles then.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just looking at these stats.
No, yeah.
I'm just reading the stats. 93 total is crazy.
That's higher than Bado or Nagi.
Yeah, and he's 15, 14. I don't even know. But fuck me, he's young.
Yeah.
And he's that high? Crazy.
But yeah, I think this is a good place for our ranking. We can call it here, and then, you know, I'll depending on if I can have someone to join me for the stream on Sunday, I might do another one on Sunday. If not, I might just grind out some videos for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Do I think Luna is better? Why do y'all think Luna is better? I don't know. Bias.
Well, we don't have feats to base it off of.
So it's
narratively speaking, Luna is being presented as the better player.
Yeah.
That's just all.
Yeah, that's kind of it. We're just kind of chilling. Yeah, that's really it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Raymond, anything you want to say to end it off?
Guys, you can have your own opinions, and that's completely fine. Be sure to share your tier list.
You can have your own opinions, but just remember that they're wrong.
You can have your own opinions. Remember to join the Discord and share your tier list.
To the one I posted in the Discord, and I'll probably take a look at it. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys maybe this week.